Dave, any entrepreneur can tell you that founding a business is grueling and very rewarding. What motivates you to keep going?
In the early days, I would say when the guys and I decided to start Sandvine, we were pretty young. We had this great successful tech exit, and we thought, hey, we've got young children. We've got to be role models for them, and we have to show them that we get up every morning and go to work. That was really the primary motivation for starting Sandvine. And we knew this great team that was available that we could put together. But back then we were young, we were way too young to retire. So let's just be great role models for our kids. But if I think back at my time at Sandvine and even here at TrustCore, that what's funner than working with a bunch of folks that you're inspired by and helping solve a real problem and build a successful business. And a much more successful entrepreneur than me, Sir Terry Matthews, said, hey, to be an entrepreneur, you got to like the good, the bad, the ugly. The good, you do that for free because it's just super fun. But when things get bad or ugly, it's where else would you rather be than trying to solve that problem and figure out how to work your way out of it, be at that table trying to solve that problem. And so I think you have to be motivated to want to get through the bad and the ugly times because it's incredibly rewarding when you solve those problems with your team.
Dave, I'm realizing I've never asked you that question before since I've never heard the answer. But, on a personal note, I find, I end up telling people this story a lot. If I ever take vacation or take a couple days off, my mind immediately goes to, oh, what am I doing? And I got to start a business. And then the comment is, what could be more fun than starting a business? It's always the same thing. I'm not one to read a book on the beach. I would sit on the beach and start a business.
Yeah, I have a slightly different take on work-life balance. I think you can't be an entrepreneur and you can't be a CEO if you don't see it as it's more of intermixing of it. You have to, you could be on vacation and you should try to unplug. But if there's something the team really needs to talk to you about, or there's an opportunity that comes up that feels like, hey, this feels unique to this moment in time.
Yeah.
You have to figure out a way of balancing that. And so, And so, I'm not a good vacation taker, I must say, but and I try to enjoy it when I do, but I'm often thinking about the business.
Yeah, agreed. Always thinking about the business and maybe just in a different location.